Hi, my name is Tusita. Welcome to my biology class. If you need more help, you can log on to my website at www.tulipdust.com or my telephone number 713000033. Today this lesson is about chapter 1, Cambridge Biology, AS Biology. Previously I have introduced what is the cell. Now the first structure of the cells we are going to learn cell membrane. The cell membrane is the boundary of the cells. So here is a cell. As I told you before, three components: cell membrane, cytoplasm and the nucleus. Cell membrane, cytoplasm and the nucleus. So cell membrane enclosed whole cells, and inside the fluid filled, jelly-like fluid filled space is the plasma. And then plasma, we have all these structured inside the cells called organelle. So most prominent organelle is the nucleus, which is bigger. So cell membrane is very thin. So how thin? It could be 10 nanometer in thickness. So 10 nanometer means we can guess what is 1 millimeter. We can see in a ruler. So if you divide this 1 millimeter into 1000, it is a 1 micrometer. That means 1000 times smaller, it's 1 micrometer. And this one, again you're going to divide 1000 times smaller, you get 1 nanometer. So that means if you compare this one, it's 1 million times lesser than the nanometer is 1 million lesser than the millimeter. So it's a 10 nanometer extremely thin structure. So this structure is made up of two things. One is basically the lipid and the other one is protein. That's a composition. The composition of cell membrane, lipid and the proteins. So first we're going to look lipid. Lipid, the most abundant lipid is triglyceride. So how does the triglyceride looks like? We have a glycerol molecule, and onto the glycerol molecule by ester bond 3 fatty acid link. Glycerol has 3 carbon and these are the fatty acid. That's a triglyceride. This triglyceride is slightly modified, that means one fatty acid is replaced with the phosphate. Replaced with the phosphate. We call them phospholipid. Why we call phospholipid? Because it has a phosphorus. So cell membrane is made up of phospholipid. So how does phospholipid looks like? You can draw glycerol like this, and the fatty acid, and this is the phosphate. So that's a simple structure of the phospholipid. Okay, Next, I want to make a small remarks that the cell membrane cell membrane we do not going to learn in detail in chapter 1, because in chapter 4 we're going to learn all about cell membrane. Hence, we will not spend a lot of time learning cell membrane in chapter 1. So, cell membrane is the boundary of the cell. It is made up of basically proteins and the phospholipid. And it is extremely thin, so 7 like a 10 nanometer thickness. Now here you can see the 3D structure of the cell membrane. So that's a one phospholipid bilayer. That's a phospholipid bilayer, sorry. That's a one phospholipid layer. That's a second phospholipid layer. The two layers form the bilayer. And the red color and the blue color structured are the proteins. We will going to learn everything about this bilayer in detail chapter 4. So chapter 1, if you know only few things which I am going to summarize now, it's enough. The size of the cell membrane is 10 nanometer. It is made up of lipid and proteins. So lipids are called phospholipid. It makes the boundary of the cell.